What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Monday. Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with myself, Matt Perrault, your host here. I have an announcement to make in 1 second, but before I do that, you guys can follow me on socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we had a pretty good Sunday. Golf turned out to be very good for us. We got both golf bets right. How about the par on number 18? To get it to come home on Dunlap under 69.5. Even the bogey on 18 didn't sink us for Sammy Burns. Burns comes in the top 10 plus 350 on that. The day bet and one of the Brian Harman bet missed, but Brian Harman did score a victory in the 4-round head-to-head up against Jordan Spieth. So a pretty good, very profitable day for us on that. We went 1-1 on the NFL bets, so a little bit of a loss there, but nothing too significant. So I need to go do the calculus as to what the week was, and I just got back. It's 9:30 Pacific time. I didn't have time before I started taping to go back and find out what the week was, so I'll give you an update tomorrow as to whether or not, actually, you know what? I'll put it on the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. I'll give you whether or not last week was a winning week. If it was, it's going to be small. I think I may just have been flat. I don't know. We made up for Friday. Going into Friday, we were kind of flat for the most part. So, but I like what we're doing here with golf. I'm going to be back involved with golf this week with the BMW. So with the FedEx Cup Championship coming, we're going to keep going with golf. We had a good weekend for golf. We're going to do it again this coming week with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got Thursday night games in the NFL. We have got college football literally right around the corner for us coming up with week 0. So we are so close to all of these things coming in this week. So there's no need to fire big here on a Monday. I've got 2 bets for us here on Monday, both in Major League Baseball, that I'll give you here in just 1 second. You know how I've been in Major League Baseball. When there's nothing to bet, I can't even bet the W. There's nothing to bet today besides Major League Baseball. So 2 plays, do what you want with them. But before anything else, I put this on the Discord channel and I put this out on Twitter X last night, yesterday on Sunday. So I'm really happy to announce that I have become a full-time employee for BettingPros. Now, from a Daily Juice standpoint, nothing is going to change except we're going to have some new toys, okay? You guys have been clamoring forever for graphics. You guys have been asking me to put up slides to recap the night and then to go ahead and to put the picks out on a slide. There's been a variety of reasons why I've been very hesitant to do that. For starters, most of you don't care about why I'm making the play. You only want the play. So you're going to fast forward. I know what you're going to do. You're going to fast forward all the way through the entire bet, the entire explanation, just to that end credit scene to see what the bets are. That's fine. I understand that. Watching it, we get credit for watching it. My frustration has always been that you will then go and make the play and you will miss some point that I will make. I'll say, hey, I'm betting this, but because of X, Y, and Z, be careful. Or you might want to think about making this bet instead because of X, Y, and Z. So if you only go and skip over the explanation and go just to the play, you're going to miss a bunch. A lot of stuff you're going to miss. So I've been very reluctant to do that. But it is 2024. You guys have been asking for a long time, say, Matt, can you make a graphic package? Can you do something? It's just you on camera the entire time. It gets a little monotonous. I get it. I've heard you. We have heard you. So starting in September, we will have that graphic package available for you guys. We'll do some new cool graphic packages, some things that are going to be part of the juice every night to spice things up, okay? Additionally, we are going to bring back the Discord chat. That is something you guys have been asking for a long time. Hey, Matt, will you bring back the Discord chat? Yeah, it could come back as early as this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. If not this weekend, it'll come back next weekend. Got to figure out when, where, and what format are we going to do it. There is also going to be a Thursday show starting for the NFL. Once the NFL is over, that Thursday show is going to turn into a college basketball show for March and April. It'll go dark for May, June, July, and August, and then come back in September. The name to be determined, the format to be determined, and the platform also will be to be determined. We might do it here live on YouTube. We may have a guest with me. We may do it as me and somebody else, or it may just be me on the Discord channel talking to you guys. That's possible as well heading into Thursday Night Football. So we got a couple of weeks to kind of figure this all out, but I wanted to alert you guys of this because you are the reason why, okay? This podcast has an audience of it depends on the day, time, month of the year, blah, blah, blah. But pretty much we're talking about a podcast with about 20,000 people every single night listening and watching to this podcast. Okay. It's a big number. It's a great number. As I've told you, we've done over 14 million listens. The views on YouTube are astronomically high, depending on the month, but mostly it's between 3,000 and 6,000 a night that we're getting you guys to watch us here on YouTube, and we thank all of you. The Discord channel went from 0 users to over 30,000 users on our Discord channel. It's been unbelievable. You guys have purchased hats, Daily Juice t-shirts, Daily Juice sweatshirts from our store, bettingpros.com/shop, to go and purchase those. I am extraordinarily thankful for you guys because that's what opened this door for me to take a larger role with Betting Pros. We've been talking for years, literally years, about how it would look, what it would be like if we could find the time and was the timing right for it to happen. Ooh, sorry, microphone's falling. The timing's right, okay? The timing is now right for me to join Betting Pros full time. If you guys know of my other stuff, nothing is changing either. The Bostonian versus the book, nothing is changing. My role there is changing, not even one smidgen, okay? I'm not going to stop teaching at UNLV. The other stuff you've seen me on TV and whatnot, that stuff's not changing, okay? This new role just adds work to my work week, basically. It doesn't take away any work that I have been doing previously. So a huge thank you goes out to the ownership of Betting Pros, the leadership of Betting Pros, Blaine and his great staff. It's been a pleasure to go through this process and to find this. And so I'm really, really happy to announce this. Coming the 1st of September, me will be a full-time sports betting analyst, sports betting host with Betting Pros. And you're going to see me doing a variety of other things. What I just tipped off is just kind of like the big bullet points. There's other things, other shows, other moments you're going to see me hosting different tentpole events and doing stuff in Vegas, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So super excited to get started, but I wanted to tell you guys, and you hear it from me, as to what is happening with my role here at Betting Pros. It is going to grow. You will see more of me with more videos and audio and other fun stuff with Betting Pros starting at the 1st of September. Okay, let's talk some baseball. Let's talk first Red Sox on the road. Red Sox are at Houston, a team that went to Fenway Park and smoked them. In that 3-game set, 8-4, 5-4, 10-2. Red Sox pitching got hammered by the Astros. Went over 2 out of the 3 games. It was 10, 10.5, and 10.5 for the 3 games in Boston. Now, this is in Houston. Houston is the second to worst team in baseball to the over, but that was mostly because of what happened in the early part of the year. It's not been that way, although recently they've only had 1 over in their last 6 games. However, Tanner Houck pitching for the Red Sox, 9-7, 8-4, 7-4, 8-2, 9-8, 5 straight losses for a guy that was in the Cy Young category for a while. 8-8 with a 3.01 ERA. On the road, a 3.1 ERA, 4-3 record, 224 opposing batting average. He could give up 20 earned runs in 58 innings worth of work. He was good against Houston. 6 innings, 1.5 ERA, opposing batting average of 190 for him. Only gave up 4 hits and 1 earned run in 1 game that he started against Houston this year. But the bullpen for the Red Sox is absolutely awful. I mean, there's just no other way around it. The bullpen is over 6 from a team ERA. They're awful. I mean, since July, the Red Sox have had overall the worst pitching staff in Major League Baseball and the worst bullpen in Major League Baseball. So just alone on Tanner Houck, you could say, I'm going to bet the over in this game. But you also have Kikuchi going, and well, the Red Sox know this guy. I mean, Kikuchi has pitched against the Red Sox a bunch. This year, Kikuchi has an ERA, and I'm not kidding you, over 11 against the Red Sox. They got him 389 opposing batting average, 4 home runs he gave up. Now, this is not with the Astros. This is with the Blue Jays. But 5 earned runs in 4 innings, 7 hits. They tattooed him. Red Sox batting, their offense is legit. They can score on anybody. Pitching staff's bad. On the road, the Red Sox, second highest team to an over on the road in Major League Baseball. Over 8, -110. Red Sox and the Astros here for 1.1 units. Bet number 2, the White Sox and the Giants. Kyle Harrison going for the Giants, 6-5 with a 4.14 ERA. 4-3, 9-5, 6-4, 11-4, 7-3, 7-1, 5-4. Those are all the games in July and August started by Kyle Harrison. Now, this is a guy with a 3.64 ERA at home, 3-1 record, a 249 opposing batting average, 22 earned runs in 54 and a third innings worth of work. The White Sox, look, Jonathan Cannon's going for the White Sox. Right-handed pitcher. He's 2-6 with a 4.02 ERA. He's not been horrible. But in games he has pitched, he has lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 7 games he has lost. On the run line, he's lost 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 6 games on the run line. Now, you can bet the Giants on the run line if you want on this game. I don't really recommend it just because, well, the White Sox have just been that weird team. They're 30-95 on the year. They're 21-51 on the road. The Giants are 36-27 at home, and they're a 500 baseball team. So they've been better at home. But I think when you look at the offense and the potential here for both teams to score, I mean, the White Sox 7-1, 5-4, 10-2 over their last 3 baseball games, 12-2, 4-1, and 12-2. This total being 8. It's juiced to the under, which is somewhat surprising to me. Some books have gone to 7.5 on this because it is the Giants. And I think you can shop around. And if you can find a 7.5, I 100% would get that here and go ahead and bet the over. You could do it at FanDuel. I'm going to lay the -122 and I'm going to bet over because I think this White Sox team has the potential. Look, the White Sox can score some runs here against the pitching staff for the Giants, which is giving up over 4 runs per game. Opponents have an opposing batting average of over 250, which is near the worst in baseball. And Harrison hasn't been great. He just hasn't been great. We know what the White Sox are. The White Sox are awful, okay? The pitching's horrible. They give up over 4.7 runs per game, 254 opposing batting average. Their ERA is horrible. Cannon's not very good. Over 7.5, -122, 1.22 units down. Giants and the White Sox here. Again, some books have gone to 8. I think shop around, find the 7.5. Go ahead, bet the over 7.5. White Sox and the Giants. All right, so there's 2 bets for us, both overs. Red Sox, Astros over 8. White Sox, Giants over 7.5, -110 and -122 for those 2 bets. We're going light on a Monday because we got a lot of bets coming up. A lot of bets coming up here later on this week. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. The Daily Juice Podcast, presented by BettingPros.com.